guard I had found, supine against the fence. He looked like he'd been dealt a serious blow and hadn't a clue what was coming. But why? Why kill a guard? I had to keep going to find Rachel. I hoped the dirt trail in front of me would lead me closer to town, and I thought to help. A rusty old truck had careened off the road and into the guardrail. Its front was crushed, and its windows had all been smashed. Judging by the rust, it had been there a while. B2. I saw eyes on the trees. Can I? Okay. Okay, there we go, another door. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? I go press yes. I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to find my credit card, and now this. I took the card into my wallet, next to my credit card. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Oh no. Raining again? Did it rain before? I don't think so. I had entered Norman's place. This was at the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. Norman, are you home? Everyone is fucking the same staircase in every house. I'm gonna check the staircase first. There's a room there. Okay. A coat. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on a rack. That was Norma's bedroom, wasn't it? What was this doing there? Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots of the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? What the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit there. Did I place it back in the cabinet? No. Though it weighed on me, I had a hard time parting with the weapon just then. I don't want to give a murderer his gun back. A speck of something dark and wet stained on one of the sleeves. Blood, of course. I wonder what happens if I leave the gun, though. It's not mine, it's your friend's. What the hell are you doing? You're like... Okay. You're weird. Blood. What's that? What was this? It looked like a puller chain hanging from the ceiling. I wonder where it lead. Did I pull a chain? Yeah, you might as well. I gave the chain a single tug and a simple folding ladder to the attic popped down. I'm gonna check the TV first. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. You think that's a channel? I couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that glow just gave me the chills. Is that Norman? Oh no! I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my co-worker, and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you leave her coat? Norman, maybe he deserved better. He probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yes. I closed his eyelids down, shuddering as I did so. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. God, I butchered that line so hard. Let's go there. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there on the wood. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Yes, you did. I found the hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Why? Why would you take your fucking hairpin? What was the deal with that? Seriously, a hairpin. What? There was no use in a fucking hairpin. I'm gonna rant for hours about that pin now. What the hell? And hairpin, why do you... You can find anything more interesting in a fucking... than a fucking hairpin. Come on, you can find like bag of chips. Although who would throw away a full bag of chips? Certainly I would not. But if you were being murdered, maybe you would. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Did I open it? Fuck yes. I opened up the old cardboard box and wasn't entirely surprised by what I saw. There were more of Rachel's things, more of my wife's clothes. Photos, shoes, even that old radio I gave her. Why, Rachel? What were you doing here with Norman? You're so blind, aren't you? And you pick up hairpins from trash bins. I can't get over that. It's just so fucking stupid. You can't see that blood, can you? You have no idea. You're standing there dancing, and you... I know where I've seen you before. No, I haven't seen this guy before, but he really reminds me of... I used the hairpin to pick the lock. That's... How did he even know this door was locked? It's still stupid. If I checked the door, I would have taken the hairpin. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. Oh. Okay, still open the door. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned food. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. Money. I need money. The register was mostly empty and had a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. I thought he was going to say the register was mostly empty and had a fat stack of money next to it. But it didn't. Okay. I can hear a faint heartbeat when I walk, like... Okay, but I was gonna say this guy reminds me of... Can you guess who? Rick Astley, or whatever his name is. You know, the Never Gonna Give You Up song thing. He just looks like him. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. Am I gonna be out on the street? That night continued to take horrible turn after horrible turn. It'd been weeks since I'd last seen Norman. But to find him like that... As I thought of him still lying on the floor back there, the gun I carried seemed ever present. Seeing that dusty box of those old clothes was a shock. How long had they been there? And what was Rachel doing at Norman's place? I felt like I'd only discovered more questions, no answers. But I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth.